Ooh. Hey there, friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around, and we have a pretty good weather front. Here's a picture of it, actually bearing right down on us right now. So definitely keep it indoors for today, and do a little bit of indoor work we got to get taken care of. But I got this new product sent over to me. Well, new for me anyway. I don't know if it's new for them. I don't think it is, but sent over to me by the good folks from Orcair. This one is kind of a sub brand from them. It's actually called Orctac. Um, and what they've sent me is I like to call these a little pony bottle. I don't know what else you call it, little compact bottle. I've got a couple of full-size SCBA bottles, and I do fill them up and take them out to the range, but they are pretty unwieldy. And I got one right here. This is one I need to put some more air in, but so you can see the the size difference between these, and the weight difference is pretty substantial as well. So I do have a couple of those, and I like to keep those topped off and take them to the range as well. But this guy here, I think is really going to fill a great need for me when I just want to go. It'll go up to 4,500 psi. I've only got one gun that actually goes up that high, my Air Venturi Avenger goes up to 4,500 psi. But even if I only fill it to 3,500 or 4,000, I get a lot of shots. So, but I already put this together, so it comes disassembled. It does come with this nice little foam pad around the bottle. Let me take that out just for a second so you can see. This one did come in with a date code of 08/2023, so it's about a year old, but they're advertising it as a discount amount because the date code is a little bit not expired. The date code, they weren't manufactured last week, so but they are advertising them as a discount because of that little bit of lapse in getting them out to the public in a timely fashion. But very nice carbon fiber aluminum tank with carbon fiber wrap. It does come with this valve, and it's detached when you get it, but you simply just screw it in there. It has a little rubber O-ring on there. If you do decide to put any kind of thing on there, make sure you use a silicone grease or a silicone oil. You never want to use a regular petroleum-based oil. With this much pressure, you're sure to cause a detonation, and that could be pretty catastrophic. So if anybody is just new getting into PCPs, that's a word of warning. I've never witnessed it myself, but if you get a drop of oil into one of these, even at like 3,000 psi, that can be pretty damaging. So I did take the time, and I used one of my air compressors I have here in the garage, and got it filled up. So when my air compressor has a shut off at 4,500 psi, and it was all the way up and touched the 4,500 psi. The needle touched the 4,500 psi shutdown thing. This upper valve is showing me what is actually on the hose. This one actually showed exactly 4,500 as well, but this one on the fill, what shows you what's the fill of the tank, actually is at about 4,300. So it's a little bit off. That one's a little bit off, I think, because I've actually charged my Air Venturi Avenger up to 4,500 using that compressor as well, and this gauge and that gauge and also this upper gauge all kind of jived with each other. So I would suspect that this bottom one is just a little bit off, which is not really the big deal. This upper one is the more important one because you don't want to overfill your guns. So you mostly want to pay attention to the gauge on your gun. and then secondary verify it with this upper gauge that's showing you what the fill pressure to the gun is. This kind of just gives you an idea if you need to top off the tank or whatever, so it gives you an idea what you got left. But I'm going to go ahead and I've got my Air Venturi Avenger right here, and it's sitting right now at about 2,500 psi. So I'm going to go ahead and top this guy off, and we can see, first of all, if that's only at 4,200 on the thing, will it actually only go to 4,200 on the gun? That'll be kind of a confirmation. Well, it'll be confirmation that that's right, and the rest of my gauges are wrong. But we do have a really heavy-duty storm. Did I already say that? Yeah, I think I did. But so there we go. That's hooked up. We got a bleeder right there, and that's closed. So now I'm going to watch. I can't see the. All right, I can see that now. So I'm going to watch this gauge right here for starters. There it goes. Popped right up to 2,500. Now it's going up 3,000, 4,000. You always want to make sure these are polycarbonate safety rated lenses. Always want to make sure you're using safety glasses when you're doing this kind of work, because you just never know what could possibly happen. All right, so that needle actually stopped right there at 4. Oh, because my tank pressure actually stopped at 4 as well. So let me see where the pressure on the gun has topped out at. So the pressure on the gun is right at about 4 as well. So I guess I should probably actually run this thing so that it actually comes up to 4,500 on the fill. So we're learning as we go. But at 4,000, so I would imagine that I probably won't get a whole lot of fills out of this little guy for the Air Venturi Avenger. But all the other guns I got, I mean, 99% of them are 3,000 or less. And I'll probably get, I've read a couple of reviews on this guy already, and people are saying they're getting 8 to 10 good fills on a 3,000 psi gun. So I think that would be more than sufficient for a nice day at the range. 8 to 10 fills. And all right, I'm going to open this up. Okay, there we go. And but there you go. That is the Orcair Orctac 1.6 liter. Also, they advertise it as a 98 cubic inch for us Americans. But still sitting at 4,000. So let me grab one more gun and top that off. What do I have over here? So I have my my new Beeman Raider. This one has a maximum fill pressure of 3,500 psi. So that one's probably one of the, I think what is the NOTOS? NOTOS is like 3,650, right? But so this one will take 3,500. This is a nice little gun. Really budget-friendly gun. And let's go ahead and see if we can top this guy off. See where that takes our I'm sitting at right about again about just under 2.5. All right, I'm at 3.5, 3,500, and yeah, the air did not even come down on the didn't even come down off of 4. So for maybe for a bigger tank gun like the Air Venturi Avenger that also goes up to 4,500, maybe a tiny bottle like this is not the right answer, but especially if you're shooting something like a Crossman 1701P that, you know, barely takes any air at all to fill up. You'd fill that gun up 100 times with that little bottle. But even this nice Beeman Raider just topped it back off again up to 3,500 psi. And it didn't even touch the needle on the down from 4,000. Filling the Air Venturi Avenger up to 4,000 took my needle from 4,300 down to 4,000. But that's got twice as much tank as this Beeman Raider does, and a much higher fill pressure as well. So, but there you go. Really cool little mini bottle, pony bottle. I don't know. I've heard that term somewhere. You call them pony bottles, but that is really nice. I do like this little rubber cover on here, and they're pretty cheap. I think this is about the cheapest one of. So they've got some that are like little tiny things. I don't think you get one or two fills even off of a small gun with those tiny ones. But as far as a decent size one that's going to actually hold some air and get you several fills at the range, I think this is probably one of the better deals. I'll have this in my Amazon storefront listed under the airgun accessories. But pretty good deal. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.